Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have another what sold video for you guys and I'm super excited about it. I'm finally going to start doing them on a specific day of the week, and I'm trying to kind of get all of that taken care of so that you guys know when to expect my what sold videos and all that kind of stuff. So let's get into it. I have my handy dandy notebook here. So it's going to be everything that's sold for me, mainly on Poshmark, because I'm just beginning to sell stuff on eBay and have like one item that sold in this period of time, and just starting to list stuff again on Mercari. And so I don't have anything on here that's on Mercari yet, unfortunately. So anyway, I have sales from April 27th to May 8th, and it is 33 items. Part of that time I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't listing. I was being really slow. I didn't have enough stuff to list and everything, and so it was just kind of slow, and that's kind of reflecting that. So I'm trying to I'm trying to work on that so that my sales can pick up and I have a more consistent sale amount and consistently listing a specific amount every day. And hopefully I will be able to achieve that. So anyway, the items that I am going to be showing you will be right up here. Let me go ahead and turn the camera so y'all can see that. So let's get to it. On April 27th, I had one sale, and it is this cotton on girls pink fuzzy animal style kind of joggers. These were from the first estate sale I went to, where I got a bunch of girls Zara clothing, and so I was kind of in the beginning of doing all that kind of stuff. I got a little too crazy with it, and I spent $4 on each piece at that place. And honestly, that was just too much for a lot of the stuff. So I still ended up making money on it. I'd sold for $10 finally. It was like last summer that I picked these items up. So like almost like a year ago, guys. I mean, I've had this for like over 300 days, almost 400. So it sold for $10, it cost me $4, and my profit after fees and everything was $3.05. So at least I profited something and got it out of my inventory. Next, on April 28th, I sold these CL by Laundry Peep Toe Gold Woven Wedge Sandals. They are ones that I got, I believe I got them at the bins, but I'm not positive on that. So they sold for $20, and I ended up profiting $14.25. These were super cute. I really like the look of them, the gold tone on the woven material and everything. I thought they were beautiful, and I'm so happy that they got sold. Next item is one that I picked up at Deseret Industries. I did sell it for $40, which I was not expecting when I first looked it up. And I ended up making a profit of $31.15, but more like 27 something because I made a mistake on the cost of goods on this one. So this one had a green and white geometric print, and it's very kind of unassuming. You wouldn't think that it would end up selling for that much or that they retail for that much. However, something just kind of stood out for me on especially the label. These retail for quite a bit, and it's one of those shirts that you would think it was from like the 90s and stuff and wouldn't really go for much, and it would just hang out in the thrift store and no one would ever buy it. But this brand really surprises you. So I'm definitely going to be putting that on my BOLO list from now on and keeping a close eye out for those kinds of pieces. Next and last item for April 28th is a Cloth and Stone V-neck short-sleeved shirt dress. This one I did pick up from the bins, and so it had a very low cost of goods on it. It sold for $17 and I ended up profiting $12.05. It was a beautiful blue color, and if it was something that would have fit me, I probably would have kept it. The one item that I sold on April 29th was a pair of Old Navy blue linen blend wide leg crop pants. And I always pick up anything, even if it's Old Navy, because if it has any linen in it, linen blend, anything that has linen at all, I usually will pick it up if it's in good condition and a great style, because linen is a big deal this time of year. And so always keep a lookout for items that have linen in them. And that one sold for $15. And because I got it from the bins, I ended up profiting $10.93. All right, on April 30th, I sold 3 items. First of which was a 7 for All Mankind women's dark wash A-pocket jeans. I've had these for probably about 3 or 4 months. The 7 for All Mankind jeans, I think it's the Dojo jeans that are the ones that sell the best, but don't quote me on that. These ones, I've had quite a few pairs of 7 for All Mankind jeans, and they seem to sit for a while before they'll sell, and it's not for like a huge profit. Those ones ended up selling for $25. My cost of goods on that was $2.39 from the bins, and I profited $16.11. Next item was a pair of Born leather and textured wedge sandals. They're kind of leather on one strap and like a woven material on the other strap, kind of like the Seal by Laundry ones. Those ones, I ended up sending them an offer, and it was for $18 because I've had them for a while, and I really like to, even if it's for lower cost, just keep things moving through my closet. And the cost of goods for that, since they were from the bins, was $2.20. And I ended up profiting $12.20 on that pair. The next item was a American Eagle crop style hooded sweatshirt that had this kind of lace-up pattern on it. That had a lace-up thing right here. Sorry, my hair's kind of crazy. And had it for a while, and American Eagle isn't like the biggest seller. They usually sell for kind of a lower profit online. And so I sent them an offer for $13. My cost of goods was only $1.03 for that piece from the bins. And so I profited $7.52. On to May. May 1st, I sold 2 items. The first item was a pair of Gap men's 3230 dark wash bootcut jeans. I've had these ones for a while also. Sometimes the men's jeans will end up selling better than the women's jeans. It just depends on the brand, to be honest. As far as Lucky jeans go, men's jeans in Lucky brand always, for me, and I've heard this from other people too, seem to sell better than the women's jeans do, just so you guys know. These ended up selling for $28. My cost of goods was around $3, and so I profited $19.40. The next item was one that only had been on there for like a couple of days. This is from one of my most recent Deseret Industries thrift hauls, where I got like 15 pairs of shoes or something like that. I don't remember how many pairs. But these were the Haan black leather square toe block heel sandals. They were in perfect condition. I had listed them for $35, and that was kind of with the comps on all of the other pairs that had sold that were kind of similar to that. Someone had liked them, and so to try and move them out fast, I went ahead and sent an offer for $25. They accepted. My cost of goods was $5, and so I profited $15 on that pair, and I only had them for like 2 or 3 days, so that's awesome. May 2nd is when I sold a bunch more. This was a much better day. I had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sales, and got rid of a few things that I had had for quite a while, so that made me very happy. First of which was a Tommy Hilfiger girls size 4T ruffle hem gray coat. Very cute. Got this one from the bins, had absolutely nothing wrong with it. It just didn't seem to be selling. So when somebody liked it, I sent them an offer for 10 bucks because I figured that would move it through if they really wanted it. And so they accepted. It only really cost me like $1 at the bins. And so I profited $6.05. So the next item was a Gap new with tags women's white city shorts. These, I sent them an offer. They had been in my closet since last year. And so I had them listed for like 25 bucks. I sent them a 50% off offer for $13. I got them from the bins last year. They really only cost me like 50 cents. And so I ended up profiting $9.55 off of those. And I was really happy to see them go. The next item was a very unusual pickup. This item I got from the Deseret Industries, and it was a while ago, probably 4 months or so, but I knew it would eventually sell because I had looked up comps on it for Poshmark and eBay and all of that stuff. It was a Star Trek vintage 1994 Data, the character Data, bust ceramic mug. It was in perfect condition, no chips, no dents, nothing. All of the information on the bottom side and all of that. I had it listed for $50 because the comps were between like 40 and 60 bucks that had sold for on all of the different platforms. So when someone liked it, I sent them an offer for $40. They accepted. It cost me 75 cents. So I was like super jazzed about that one. So I profited $31.25 off that one little mug. That's why you always walk through all of the different areas, even if you only sell clothing for the most part. And they accepted it. I got paid and everything. It got there okay. And so I was very relieved on that one because I don't usually like ship breakables, so I was super nervous. The next item that I sold was a vintage Nautica brand gingham style maxi house dress. This one I had gotten from my second estate sale I went to that I've sold a lot of the stuff from already, and it cost me, actually I got this one from the bins, so it cost me $1.05. I sold it for $12 and I ended up profiting $8 even. The next item that I sold, I got at the bins. I've had this one for probably almost a year. A lot of people have liked it. It was brand new condition, never been used, still had the little silica pack inside it. It was a Lulu Dharma pink, like baby, more like a peach pink, woven vegan leather tote bag. And it had been sitting in my inventory forever. I sold it for $49 after sending an offer, and it cost me $2 at the bins, and I profited $37.20 off of that bag. So even though it took quite a while to sell, it was definitely worth picking up. And these ones I remember looking up and seeing that they usually sold for a good amount, and that's why I'd grabbed it. The next item is one that I had also picked up at the Deseret Industries when I went and got all of those pairs of shoes. This is a ModCloth bee print lightweight blouse in a size 2X. Getting the plus size clothing is usually a really good bet as long as it's a good style and everything. It ended up selling for me for $26. It cost me $4 and I profited $15.30. So I was very happy about that one. As soon as I saw that it had said ModCloth on it and that it had the little bees all over it, you know, anything that has like a novelty print like that, like animals or insects or anything, is usually, as long as it's a good brand and in good condition, it's usually a good idea to pick it up. May 3rd, I had, let's see, one sale. It was a really crappy day. And I don't think I had listed anything that day. That's a big part of it, guys. You have to consistently list to get consistent sales, and my sales going like this kind of show that I'm inconsistent and trying to work on that with all the chaos that's already going on in my house. So the one item I sold on this day was a Wrangler's Riata maroon button-down shirt, a men's one. I'd had it for so long and someone liked it, and so they sent me an offer for $3. And I was like, I might as well just donate it if they're gonna offer me $3. So I countered with $5 and they accepted. So I was like, okay, at least I'm gonna make something. So with my cost of goods and everything from it being from the bins, I made 70 cents for that entire day. Pretty crappy. Let's move on to another day because that one sucked. All right, May the 4th. So on this day, I actually sold some personal care items that I had gotten out of a Wholesale Ninjas personal care lot that I received a while ago. I did do a video unboxing, and then my video just completely disappeared off my phone. I don't know if somebody was messing with my phone and deleted it or what. And so I was like, oh great, now my video's just gone, can't redo it. Some of the stuff's already sold. What are you gonna do? So the first item I sold on May the 4th was one of the items, the makeup items that I listed on Poshmark. All of the stuff that wasn't makeup, I listed on eBay. So the first item was a Maybelline Brown Blush 575 matte lipstick in a 2-pack, and it sold for $12. My cost of goods for that was $3.25, and I ended up profiting $5.80 off of that one. If any of you are curious about doing personal care lots and selling them on eBay, I will link a channel down below for an awesome girl named Lindey Glenn, and that's all she does is makeup and personal care stuff that she gets specifically from Wholesale Ninjas, and she lists all that stuff on eBay, and that's the only thing she does is that stuff, and she makes a pretty good living at it as a stay-at-home mom. And she's just amazing. She always has coupon codes that you guys can get if you want to try it out. I will make sure you guys have that link down here in the description below so that you can kind of check her out if you want to. So anyway, next item is a 151 dark wash denim pair of Bermuda shorts. These sold for $15. My cost of goods from the bins was 75 cents, and I ended up profiting $11.25. I have had those for probably a year now, maybe more. So I was really happy to see those ones go. I actually copy and relisted. I did a copy listing so that I could do a new listing for that one to try and get them out of my closet. I usually do that at the beginning of certain seasons. I've decided to start doing that this next week. I will be doing the copy listing feature on Poshmark to relist items that are like sandals, shorts, tank tops, things like that that'll work for the spring and summer. Because I figured that would just be a really good idea and the best way to try and get all of those items sold. Okay, the next item is a vintage orange Tupperware storage container. It sold for $12, cost me 50 cents at the bins, and I ended up profiting $7.05. Now, these Tupperware containers, the vintage ones, especially like the orange ones, I will usually pick them up as long as they're in good condition and they have the lid. Don't pick them up if you don't have the lid to go with it and it fits really good, because otherwise they're just gonna sit. Nobody wants to buy them unless you have the lid to go with it. Okay, the last item I sold on May the 4th was a pair of Merrell women's black suede outdoor slip-on shoes. I did get these at the bins along with some other Merrell shoes. These sold for me for $35 on Poshmark. They cost me around $1.50 at the bins, and I profited $26.50 on those. Okay, next, May 5th, I have, let's see, four sales on May the 5th. The first of which was one that I recently had gotten at the bins maybe a few weeks ago. Maybe not even that. I think it was a couple of weeks ago actually. It was the Roper light denim color block button down shirt. I think that's the only time I've ever gotten a Roper shirt, but I saw that it was in perfect condition and the color block and everything on it just looked like a really neat pattern, and so I decided to grab it. It ended up selling for $18 after sending them an offer, and it cost me $1 at the bins, and I profited $11.90. So the next item is one that I've had for almost a year and a half, probably the beginning of when I started doing this in Utah. It's a Roxy marled knit cocoon style white cardigan. It's a really good basic, but not something that sells really well. Things like this, like Roxy, just unless it's an unusual piece that's super on trend, most of the time I will not pick it up because Roxy just does not sell very well for me. However, this one I did send them an offer to Liker for $11. It cost me 65 cents and I profited $5.90 on that one. So the last item that I sold on Poshmark on May the 5th was a pair of Old Navy medium wash men's slim fit jeans. I seem to be doing pretty good with the men's jeans recently. These ones sold for $20. My cost of goods on them was $1.85 and I profited $14.15. The Old Navy stuff is usually worth picking up as long as it's not super basic. If you find jeans that are in very good condition, especially if they're men's, definitely pick them up if you can get them at like bins prices. But if they're at like normal thrift store prices, I definitely would not be picking them up. The one item that I sold on eBay was a set of Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect mascara set. That's a mouthful. It sold for $10. The cost of goods was $3.25 and I profited $2.85 from that. So those are ones that I got from that personal care lot. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to get through all of that stuff. A couple of them I kept to myself. Between the items that had small defects and the items I kept, I had to count up the ones that I was still going to be selling and then average my cost of goods with all of those so that I knew how much I needed to make back. On May 6th, I did have quite a few sales, including a bundle. The first item was an Icy Zone layered sports bra lined athletic tank. This sold for $7. I'd had it for quite a while. Someone sent me an offer for $5. I countered at $7 and they accepted. It cost me 45 cents at the bins and I profited $3.60. The next item is a pair of Route 66, which is not a brand that I normally pick up, but these were olive green cargo shorts and I picked them up during the winter time. They paid $10 for these. It was an offer that I sent to them and they cost me 35 cents. So I profited $6.70 from that pair. The next item is a 3-piece bundle. The first item is a classic alpaca cardigan with front clasps that were pewter. It was absolutely beautiful, just wasn't my thing. I did pick this one up at the bins. Very beautiful piece. The next was a Janina beige women's joggers that were just super soft and looked like they'd be amazingly comfortable. The third item was a more recent piece that I got. It's a Logo by Lori Goldstein black knit hooded cardigan. and that one did have a lot of fuzz and stuff on it, so I did have to clean it up quite a bit. For all 3 of those items, I sent her an offer for $69. My cost of goods was $5.22, and I ended up profiting $47.52 on that bundle. And the last item for May the 6th was a redhead vintage tan men's duck hunting jacket. I remember this one specifically. I got it from the bins. It was a little heavy, so my cost of goods on it was $3.30. However, it was, because it was vintage and nobody had checked the pockets, I think it must have been someone that passed away that liked duck hunting or something. If you look back at one of my hauls, I can't remember which one it was, but it had, I think the thumbnail has me holding up a Three Musketeers. It had a vintage Three Musketeers fun size bar in it. I don't think I still have it. I might actually have it in my closet, still in the wrapper and everything, hard as a rock, but I thought it was hilarious. And so I did a picture with it, and so I think that might be on my thumbnail as far as I remember, but that was definitely an interesting find. So that one ended up selling for offer to liker at $51, and I profited $36 even off of that one sale. All right, and the last day, because I sold nothing, I sold one thing on May the 8th. Okay, so May the 7th, I sold one item. It was a pair of Periscope women's beach capris, and they're kind of like swim shorts, but they're capri, and they had this floral kind of Hawaiian print on them, and they sold for me for offer to liker at $9. It cost me $1 at the bins, and I made $3.55 on those. And then the very last item that I sold was on May the 8th. It was a vintage Union made 1970s striped zip up house coat. Very, very interesting piece. It was kind of like a terry cloth sort of material, and I believe it had a hood also. You may be able to see that in the picture. This one ended up selling offer to liker. I had it listed, I believe, at $48, or maybe it was $50. I sent them an offer for $40. They accepted, and my profit for that one was $29.65. I'm going to be looking at trying to do this once a week from now on, and then that'll help me to kind of compare each week to see how I'm doing and how I'm progressing in my sales, what's working for me, what's not working for me. So let's just go over my stats. My total sales for April 27th through May 8th was $685. I sold 33 items, so my average sales price was $20.75. My average cost of goods for each item was $1.78, and my total profits was $428.93. Now, I will definitely be trying to increase that in the next couple of weeks to months so that I can be able to get my business going a little bit better than it has been, and try and kind of get back into the swing of things, because everything seems to kind of go into a tailspin recently with everything, and doing videos, not doing videos, drama going on. And then I got a perm the other day, and as you can see, my hair's fried, and but I don't want to chop it, and so you're going to be seeing me in this kind of hairstyle for quite a while. Not so much with the straight, just shiny hair. It's just going to be this crazy frizzy ponytail, but I think it's cute, so I don't mind. So anyway, thanks for coming to my channel. I hope you guys found that interesting and informative. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up down below, and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos like this, and any of my haul videos and all of that kind of stuff. And the next couple of videos I'm going to be doing right after this, so you will be seeing me with this hair and this shirt for 2 more videos, because I'm trying to do a batch of videos all at once to save time and be able to spend more time with my family when I need to. So anyway, I will talk to you guys later. Love y'all. Bye.